Welcome to the video, and in this video I'm going to be very clear and very direct with you. You've probably watched hundreds of videos before about gaining leads, how can I gain leads, why my content isn't converting, and even watching your mentor thinking, what are they doing, why am I not in their position? And it comes down to one secret thing. And if you're watching this, most likely you're a coach, an agency owner, or a consultant, and you can be doing the exact same thing that they do, which keeps them ahead of the competition. Now, ultimately, we do this to get our clients, and this is the one biggest factor, as I'm going to break down in the next few minutes, and I'm going to get straight to the point and leave nothing behind. Now, currently, you're probably in this position, and the reason you've got into this business is to create your offer the way you can solve people's solutions, channeling that offer through you to reach your clients, which are the end goal. Now, with this, it seems easy, but let's clear something straight off the bat. You're in this position and you still haven't gotten the clients yet. And let's look at you. You right now, you probably have these four things in your business, which is long form and short form, such as YouTube and Reels, branding using a flywheel structure, your UVP and USP, your unique value proposition, and your unique selling point, such as leveraging your solutions. And finally, results, testimonials, and case studies. And ultimately, we do this for social proof, so we can gain our clients and have them successfully. Now, you're doing all of this, but you still haven't achieved the solutions. You're probably still thinking, just get straight to the point. And this is really fundamental that you have to understand, because it's not necessarily these things which are holding you back, but they all fall into play in the one thing that you need to be doing. Now, we do this for social proof, so we can show our clients, come to us, we're the person that can help you. Now, what else does this show? That we can provide someone with a solution. And when it comes down to this, we do this and we aim for lead generation. And when it comes down to lead generation, it comes down to 5 different things, such as lead quantity, high quality of ideal customer profiles, response rate, high booked call rate, conversions, which will all lead up to our clients. Now, I'm going to tell you exactly what's holding you back. Now, to reality, the one thing that differentiates success, what's stopping us, what's holding us back, and why are our competitors getting ahead? The one thing our competitors have mastered, which is communicating the value, CTV. This is literally going to look so simple and make you feel so silly because it's so simple. And when we understand how to start communicating the value in the right way, which I'm going to show you exactly how to do now, this is what will start gaining us the clients and getting us the attention that we deserve. Now, when it comes down to this, I've made quick visualization of what's currently happening. You're posting and doing the exact same thing as your mentor, as the people you look up to, and you've got all of these other competitors. However, the best person in your industry is getting these clients. And while you're here, don't forget to like and subscribe. But what is the thing that's driving the factor between us being stuck in this bubble and our competitors going straight through this? And why and how can we be the same? It comes down to the golden trio: authority, confidence, and viewers' perceived value. And you're probably thinking, oh, but everyone has this. If everyone has this, then you're not in that position. You're watching this right now because you're not too sure, you're not too confident, and you're stuck at this benchmark. And this is exactly what's separating us. This is why our competitors are staying one step ahead. When we understand how to master the golden trio and start understanding how we can really start communicating the value to the market, that's exactly where they start to see, because we're communicating directly to them. So now let's break it down and understand how we can start maximizing on each 3 of these parts. Coming down to authority. Firstly, our positioning. We reflect our value by leveraging our talent. If we're showing people half-hearted solutions, half interesting concepts, people aren't going to be interested. No one likes to be sold half a bottle of water. People like to get the full thing. And we need to show people we're that person who will sell them that water. And when it comes down to that, we look up to people with authority, such as a teacher to a student. The student is there because the teacher knows what's best. The teacher has the solutions. And we need to be that person. Using the example of the water, we need to be that person who can provide them with the water. So people need to see us as that person who can solve their solutions. And ultimately, you're offering a solution, not trying to do something new. Remember, you're not trying to have this, oh, I can change everything in your business. That's not what they're looking for. They're stuck at a certain pain and they're looking to get out of that pain and reach their desired state. And you are the person who can be liable and able to do that for them. But they need to see that positioning through you and have that authority to believe within you. Now, after we've established the authority by understanding, we need to start pushing ourselves and saying to people, we are that person. We are that person who can get that, who has the water, who people can come to with the water, and we can give them the water to make sure they have what they've desired. Now, coming down to the next thing is confidence. Confidence is so key and such a big fundamental, because you see in all of their videos, they're speaking with confidence, they're speaking with ease. And, the reason you've probably invested into people before, the reason you've probably, spoken with someone that you've wanted to be in their position with is because you see their confidence and you understand, that they're really comfortable with what they do, they know what they're speaking about, and it's all coming down to confidence. And this is one of the key psychological traits which attracts others. When we see someone walk into a room, when it's quiet, that person that everyone's going up to, that person that's getting all of the attention, and attention is such a key fundamental in our business because we need the attention of our ICPs. And this is the thing that attracts others. And we need our confidence to inspire and reflect in those who feel uncertain. Now, what do I mean by this? You've probably gotten people on sales calls and you've been very stuck and you've probably thought, oh, why isn't this for me? Why do they not close? Humans are predators. We can sense fear. If someone comes onto a call, if you're investing into me and I jump on this call and I say, oh, I'm not too sure, or you ask me something and I stutter or I start stumbling, all of a sudden you're going to say, he's not too confident, he's not too sure in what he's speaking about. Even now, you watching this video right now, you're seeing me speak about something I'm very aware of, something I'm knowledgeable, something I'm confident about. So when it comes down to this, I'm telling you the right thing. However, if I'm going on this call, on this video, and going, so guys, we need our confidence to, straight away you're going to feel like, oh, it's going to subconsciously pull you back, which is going to make your prospects and people watching your videos say, let me just scroll. People aren't interested in someone and they feel uncertain themselves. They can sense that fear and decide to pull back. Now, no one wants to solve a problem / invest in someone who's unsure. We want to be going into something 100%. If you're investing into someone, you want to be 100% sure that they can solve your problem. They can take you from your pain that you're stuck with to that desired state. That person that wants to take you to this place, and that person that's going to take them to this place has to be 100% sure. If I can throw in a guarantee, yeah, that helps. But if I can come off of a call with you thinking this guy was sick, this woman was sick, I need to work with them, I need to be in that position, all of a sudden that's what really drives the driving factor. Now finally, we understand our authority, we understand our confidence. Now there's one more key fundamental, which is viewers' perceived value, which helps us start understanding how we can properly communicate the value to the market. Now, viewers' perceived value is the final touch. What is your approach, be their approach? Remember, there's a lot of competitors in the space. We're seeing new people pop up every single day and everyone else is still falling behind. Now this is because you're not any different. When our clients come to us, when our prospects come to us, when we see that random person sees our video, they need to think, this person's different, I like this. And the way we can do that is start by understanding, with our unique value proposition, with our unique selling points, the key word in those two are you. It's our unique. How are we different and what makes our approach different to everyone else? Now, finally, this one, very, very important. They've had a problem, so you need to break a limiting belief with a new one. If they're coming to you and saying, everyone else is the same, I'm stuck, I just don't know what to do, I don't know where I should be posting, why I should be posting, you need to break that barrier, and they need to understand that, wait a minute, if he can break my barrier with this, ever since I've started watching this person has taken me from thinking I can't do this to now I can do this. I didn't post on YouTube, now I am posting on YouTube. I didn't post reels before, now I am posting reels before. If you start breaking that barrier, all of a sudden, every barrier you break, you're getting one step closer. Now, finally, value is gained if applicable in a manner personal to their needs/desire. And what do I mean by this? If you can give someone a solution where they can straight away start doing this and apply this solution, all of a sudden, when they see these results, they're going to come to you. So when we say something, when we offer someone something, we need to be saying it and making sure it can apply to them. I can tell you how to screw a lid on a bottle. Anyone can do that. If I'm speaking to you about communicating the value, I'm speaking directly to a coach, directly to an agency owner, directly to a consultant who's stuck in a bubble with gaining the leads. And now, when you put all of these three together, which you can start practicing, and just think, every time you create a piece of content, every time you start to position yourself, think, am I showing my authority? Am I going in there with not 90%, am I going in there with 100% confidence? And finally, are the viewers going to be able to see the value? And that is how you achieve the most important thing, which is communicating the value. And ultimately, what's achieved by doing this? When people see this, they see the clarity. They see you as that person of authority, as the go-to position. And they have the relatability through understanding. And they see you as knowledgeable to reach their desired state. And they have a clear understanding that you know what you're doing, and they can see how it can directly benefit them. So now we've reached this point. All you've had to do was just change up the way you're positioning yourself, change up the way you've been communicating everything, because that's literally has been the driving factor which is holding you back. I've once learned this, and before you say, oh, it doesn't work for me, oh, it's not true, the one thing that has driven someone I know personally from 60k a month to 400k a month is the fact is they understood, wait a minute, all I need to do is speak directly to the person, just as I'm speaking to you now, and understand I need to be targeting myself with showing these people that I am that person that can solve their problem. I have the confidence to solve your problem, and you guys are seeing the value that I can provide. And when you have this and you start leveraging it and implementing it into all of these things, not necessarily the results, but results even falls down with confidence, perceived value. Ultimately, when you drive it into your content, primarily because this is where we can really shine, and start using and communicating the value directly, we will reach our clients. Now, looking at it and breaking it down, it was that simple, but just by understanding this golden trio, it is the one driving factor which is separating us from our best competitors and will leave everyone else in the mud. Now, as we're coming to an end of this video, I've hoped it's helped. You now know exactly what you need to start doing. Once again, you can even take a moment to pause, screenshot this if you want, but it's been that simple. Now, if you start implementing this and, I'm telling you and I'm guaranteeing you that you will see a change. And if you're still struggling with this, if you're still unsure on what to do, how to really position yourself and really get your offer out there, start reaching these leads, feel free and just DM me the word CTV on Instagram, which is linked down below. And if you're really interested, and check out some of my other videos, and just book a call down below and I'll be happy to help and walk you through this. But this is literally the one driving factor which is stopping us and holding us back from every single person. Now on this note, start smashing it out, start thinking about these three things, and I promise you, you will start getting the leads that you deserve. Have a good day.